Okay, Dr. Saab, we are going live now.
Welcome to another webinar to actually make your life easy to understand the admissions process for entering or to actually getting a place on a UK university program. So welcome, like I said, to MagnaStudy. My name is Dr. Fiaz Hussain. I'm a UK university professional. What that means is I work in a UK university, and I have years of experience working with a number of different UK universities as well as being a student. So I'm from the other end. So today's webinar is very quite specific. It talks about the personal statement. When you start making your application, one of the key things is actually your personal statement. Now, many students actually what they do, they focus on the application form, and that's right. And then they start, worrying about other things about documentation and, qualifications, IELTS, and, things like that, which is right. You need that. That needs to be part of the package. But an important part is the personal statement. And many students, when they're applying, they don't recognize the importance of the personal statement. Now, some of the things I've seen, and you may be surprised or may not be surprised, depending on your own personal experience. Actually, sometimes the personal statement is not so personal. It's very clear that somebody else has written it, and because the way it's been presented, it doesn't actually quite relate to the program or the university. And what makes it worse is actually it doesn't help your application. Because if you're applying to a university, which you are, and then there's, you want to get a place on a university course and program, which you do. But the point about this is effectively you are in competition. There are often other students who want to actually join the same program. And if you are joining a practical program, let's say medicine or crafts, where workshop based or lab health or health sciences or something, they typically tend to be lab based or workshop based. Then what that means is effectively you got a limitation straight away. So you are in competition. So what I'm trying to say here is that your personal statement can make it or break it for you. It's a case of you deciding whether you want this place or you want to give this place to somebody else. And what do I mean by that? It's effectively this, that if your personal statement is not personal and it doesn't reach and doesn't touch the program itself, the course that you want to join or the university, then you are actually in a weaker position. You are in a lower position to be accepted on that course. Yeah, simply because you don't demonstrate the background that's required to actually join the program itself. So let me take you through what often we see. Often, I mean, like I said already, the headline is effective this. Yeah, personal statement needs to be personal to you. It's about you. Yeah, but it also needs to be personal to the university itself. So if you're applying for a program, it needs to relate to the program. So what does that mean? Effectively, what it means is that you need to read what the program is about. You need to understand what the program delivers. You need to understand how the program delivers what it says. You need to understand what you can get out of the program. And then you have to relate it to your own aspirations, your own career, and so on. Like I say, personal statements that I've seen often are very vague. They're wishy-washy, and they are actually quite generic. Oh, I want to join your university because it's fantastic university. Well, thank you very much. That's really nice of you to say that. But why should we accept you and not another 10 students or 20 students who also want to join this program? So the personal statement needs to be more specific. By being more specific, how can you be more specific? Well, first of all, you need to actually read what the program is about. Yeah. What is it about the program that you actually like? Why do you actually like it? How does it relate to what you want to do, where you want to be, and so on? And typically, I would say the personal statement needs to have three parts. The first part is about you. What brings you to the university? Let's say you're applying to a UK university. And what is it that you're applying to this university and not the 100 plus other universities? Yeah. And if all you're doing, you have a generic personal statement and you're doing cut and paste where you change the university name, yes, or the program name, then like I said, that will not work in most cases. I have seen personal statements where they're actually talking about another university and they actually say that as well. It says that, I want to join this university because blah, blah, blah. Yet that personal statement is coming to another university for admissions. So you can see how switch off admissions tutor would be if they see a personal statement that is not there. Okay, so the first thing is that you have to actually, the most important thing is make the personal statement a personal statement. Yeah, it's like anything in life. If you want to pass something, you have to do some effort. You have to actually do the running around. You need to understand what the program is. You need to understand what the university is. You also need to understand where the university is. Because, often you may say, well, I want to come to this university. It's fantastic because, I've seen the pictures and it's really nice. I like the weather. I like the atmosphere and so on. And you suddenly find out that, it's actually not the university or, the university where it's located actually doesn't have a good weather and doesn't have a good location. It's probably in central in some city and you've effectively caught in no man's land. Yeah. So these kind of small things, they make the difference between a good application to an excellent application or a bad application to a good application. And it's very, very important you personalize it. So the first part to a personal statement for me is like a paragraph which says who I am, yeah, where I am in life right now. Yeah. The next stage to this most likely is basically what has motivated me to actually join or apply to this university, not the program, but the university. Why am I actually applying to this university? Yeah, what is it? And if you start talking about ranking and all of that, to be honest with you, most people will switch off because it doesn't actually, it's nothing personal about that. Because when you talk about ranking, which is another webinar, yeah, another story, ranking probably doesn't touch you at all in most cases. Yeah. Because it's to do with research, it's to do with grants, it may probably do something else. And the best ranking is the ranking of the tutor that's going to be in class, and you will never know that until you join the program. So it's not the ranking so much, it's about the university. It's about their reputation in terms of employability, in terms of their support, in terms of their engagement, in terms of their assistance, in terms of their welfare. Yeah. Okay. And if you say, I'm joining this university because I think you can give me the best scholarship, well, that doesn't wash either. Because, the person who's looking at this application has got nothing to do with scholarships. Yeah, they're actually looking at whether you're suitable to join the program, not just suitable to join the program, but suitable to complete the program, which is very important. Now, most universities, hopefully I speak for all UK universities, they will look at your personal statement and your application and make a judgment whether you are in a position to not join the program, but to complete the program. And that is very, very important. So your personal statement is basically a roadmap, where I am right now, yeah, what I think the program will offer me, yeah, how it will enhance my knowledge and my skill set. And then moving on is effectively how it most likely will change my life or build my aspiration. And this brings me to the third thing that needs to be on the personal statement. So the first thing is about you. The second thing is about the university. The third thing is about the program. How many of us actually read what the program is? What the modules or the spec or the details about the program. We read the title, we look at it's in London or wherever, and we apply. And we don't actually go into the details. Look, there are, let's say, over 100, let's say, for example, you want to do computer science, there are well over 100 computer science programs. Yeah, they all say computer science, BSc in computer science. Yeah, okay, but none of them are the same programs. They all have their own ingredients. So you have to make that. You have to work this for you, work for yourselves. So you have to go in and try to understand which program you want. Some programs will be really theoretical and boring, maybe. Some will be more exciting and practical. Others may even have internships and placements opportunities. Others may have external projects that you could work in. Others may allow you to actually work with different programs in the same environment, in the same school or faculty or department, or work across different faculties and schools and so on. Well, you need to do your homework. if you haven't done your homework and you make the application, it's and your personal statement doesn't even relate to that, then you can see that you're not actually winning. Next to that is basically, how is this going to change your life? How is this personal statement? The program itself is actually going to be the stepping stone for you to go to the next level. So, often it's not the case, oh, I want to come to the UK because it's a beautiful country. It's more of, I want to actually do this program and I want to come to your university because A, B, C. Yeah? Because I've noticed that, I've seen your website. It says that you have fantastic links with the industry. I'm really looking to broaden my horizon, and build the, work experience that I would need after I graduate, so I can actually move on. Yeah, okay. So there could be different things, but the key ingredients here, the personal statement needs to be personal to you and personal to the university. If it's not, then there's a mismatch. When there's a mismatch, things don't work out. Yeah, okay. So the personal statement. So the other thing about the personal statement is it has to be short and focused, not long-winded. Yeah. Not with the spelling mistakes and grammatical errors and so on. Yeah, you need to make sure that you read it and you spell checked it. Yeah, okay. And also relate. If you can personalize it, for example, you could say that I've talked to A and B, yeah, at the university, and I'm making this, making this application because of that, because I've heard what fantastic facilities you have, what fantastic offerings you have. That adds another dimension that you've taken the effort, yeah, to actually connect with someone. Now, often it's not possible to do that, we can actually support you in that. Of course, we can. MagnaStudy is here to actually help you with that. Personal statements can make and break for you. Moreover, the personal statement takes another dimension. When you apply for your visa and for immigration purposes, yeah, that is your motivation. Your immigration, personnel, staff member is reading your application and is making a judgment whether you are interested in the program or whether you're interested in the UK, just living in the UK. You may be interested in both. There's no harm in both, but it can't be one or the other. Yeah, it definitely can't come to the UK for a holiday. That is not going to wash. So the personal statement needs to actually demonstrate the motivation, the passion, the drive, the aspiration, that you have, the ambition that you have, and what you're hoping to gain out of this program. Now, often students talk about, when it comes to the final bit, they talk about, I want to join this university, blah blah blah, and this program, and then what they say at the end is that I'm looking this as a stepping stone for the next thing. What is the next thing for you? Yeah, you need to decide on that. It could well be that you want employment. Yeah, that you want employment. Or you want to actually go into further study. Many students write that they want to actually do a PhD program. They want to do a master's and do a PhD program. So that is a legit, way of actually saying something. But it has to be packaged. You can't just say that I'm doing. You have to package it in the right way. Yeah. So for me, I like a personal statement which is about a page long. Let's say 4 paragraphs, and is to the point. Yeah. No waffle here and there. Yeah. It demonstrates that you have read the program, understood the university. Now, often is the case that you are going through a process where somebody sends that application, maybe through an agent. They send the same application to 4 different universities, and they tell you not to mention the university name in the personal statement, because then obviously 3 of those universities will know that you're actually not wanting to come to them. You are wanting to come to the one that you're named. Yeah, that is not good advice. Let me be absolutely clear. That is not good advice. Yeah, yeah. Like I say, the personal statement is about you. It's about taking you to the next stage. Yeah, it's about demonstrating why the program and the university is a stepping stone for you. It's a step stone for you. Now, like I say, we can actually guide you in that through MagnaStudy. You can approach universities directly. They should be also able to help you. But the personal statement, keep it personal. If you don't know what to write, then like I say, you need to actually think about 4 things. Firstly, where are you right now? Yeah. What the university will give you, what the program will give you, and where you want to be. They're the 4 things that need to be in your personal statement. If you have any of them missing or is wishy-washy, like I say, which means quite loose, it's not focused, it doesn't help you. It doesn't mean, by the way, if you have a weak personal statement, you may not get a place in a particular course. What it means is that you are at the bottom of the pile. So effectively, others will get the place, and then your turn will come. Yeah. So it's very, very important. And also the other thing is, if your personal statement is weak, sometimes if you're lucky, yeah, then the admissions tutor will say, well, I need a conversation. So you end up having an interview with the admissions tutor, which is a great thing to have, by the way. But often students, it's another stage, it's another stepping stone for you to actually get that offer letter. So why make it difficult for yourself? Get it right in the first place. Write what's required. Do your homework. Spend half an hour. Understand the university. Understand the program, and deliver the personal statement. The personal statement can make or break your application. So make sure it's right. Thank you for listening. Hopefully that was that was of benefit. I'm happy to take any questions if there are any. Otherwise, you can always get in touch with MagnaStudy on info@magnastudy.org, or you can call us directly. And this is a direct UK number, yeah, that we can take. MagnaStudy can actually take up and call you back or text you back, or visit our website and complete the welcome form, which will allow you to actually say what you're interested in, and then one of our experts will get back to you. Thank you once again for listening to us and listening to myself. Like I say, if there are any questions or queries, anything you want, then by all means do ask. Whilst you're thinking about that, we have a series of webinars. We're looking at having other webinars as well. Of course, we've already done a number. We will talk about immigration and visa and that kind of process as well. And I'm sure you want to hear about scholarships. You want to hear about university ranking. What does all that mean? And all of that will be unpacked for you. By all means, go visit our YouTube, dedicated YouTube channel to see these videos again, and hopefully they are of benefit. We are all here to help you and support you to realize your aspirations in life. Yeah, be part of us. Thank you so much.